single girl some dating advice, what would you say to her?
Just bang them all.
There are women, and this is no disrespect, but no women in their 60s getting BBLs.
I'm 50 years old, and I don't see why I can't be with a man that is 40.
We don't need black men. We are the most educated demographic in this country right now. We have started more business than any demographic in this country right now. We're doing great.
As a woman, if you're married, single, whatever, if your man is not paying every bill in that house, do whatever you want.
If you don't feel like you can help out with me and my kid, then we don't have anything to talk about.
Time. Block.
Smooth operator, Big Sarge is a true gentleman.
Yo!
Every move he makes, he's got constant streaks on lock.
Yo, fams, what is happening? Listen, I am BigSargeTheGentleman, Mr. O.M.G. That stands for the Older Military Gentleman. Tell a friend to tell a friend, the gentleman is back at it again. Smash that subscribe button with nothing else left to say.
Gents, this may not surprise you. Older women are struggling when it comes to dating and finding love.
What would you say the hardest thing about going through a divorce at 44 is?
Trying to figure out how I'm going to start my life again. It's hard.
Was the relationship like 10 years plus or?
Yes.
What's your outlook on going back into the world single?
It's dire. It doesn't look good.
So I just got stood up. He hasn't called. He hasn't said a word. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to have dinner all by my beautiful black self.
I think I'm pretty cute.
Yo, he wrong for that. He didn't have to put that clip in there. But as we can see, it's not looking very good.
But nobody ever hits on me. I'm not expecting anybody to pay my bills or pay for my dinner, but nobody ever hits on me. So there just aren't any confident men. I know how hard it is for you guys to approach women, so I appreciate it. I don't know. What do I do?
I just got off the phone with my friend and she's like, I'm done. I stopped dating 3 years ago. You didn't get the memo? I'm done. I'm better off alone. I have my job. I'm financially secure. I have my house. My only child is an adult and I'm healthy. I don't need problems in my life.
And I need you. And I miss you.
I'm not done dating.
Uh-oh. You know what that means, gents. That's maintenance man time all the time. Where you at? Go fix them pipes.
Dating because I'm done with men. I still like men. I still want one for myself, but I'm not going to be actively dating. Person that I'm looking for is also looking for me, and I run into them. Great. But if not, I'm done. I am 41 years old.
I don't think it works like that, but okay.
Single, without kids, living in a van outside my mom's house.
This is my mom. Mom, you happy that I'm moving next door?
Hell no!
For some reason, I decided to look up my college boyfriend. I, on the other hand, am sitting in a park right now in my pajamas, having just gotten my coffee. I don't really want to go home, so I'm avoiding my responsibilities as long as possible. Yeah, I think maybe he dodged a bullet with me.
I'm afraid. Now, you know that's messed up when a woman actively admits that college boyfriend is doing much better not being with her. That's crazy.
She has a point.
I'm 53. It has been several years. Where are all the good men? I'm tired of being alone. I want to share my life with someone. I am just freaking tired. Why is it so hard to find your person?
I think that ship has sailed, don't you?
Oh, man, it's going to be a good one. We can already tell. Shout out to TSG. I found out he was a military man, so absolutely. Thank you for your service, brother.
What up, gents? Welcome to TSG Uncut. I am your host, Sean C. I remember when I was growing up, I always thought of older women as having grace, wisdom, and class. The older women in my family were strong, beautiful black women. What I didn't know was all of the drama and the toxic family history that other people had with the women in their families. And modern women today are going down the exact same path, maybe even worse. Today we're going to look at why older women are struggling to find love, how their past behavior has led to their present loneliness, and what older women can do to find love that nobody is talking about or willing to tell them. We have a lot to talk about today. So with that being said, let's get started.
See, this is what I like to see right here. It sounds like he has a game plan and he's looking to help. Come on now, see, the problem is y'all always think that God's coming out here to bash y'all instead of saying, listen, there's a way for you not to be lonely anymore. Be quiet and listen. We're willing to help.
We start off today by looking at the struggles that older women have in the dating market. It's usually the choices that they made when they were younger affects why they're single or going to be single in their older ages.
We don't need black men. We are the most educated demographic in this country right now. We have started more business than any demographic in this country right now. We're doing great. We don't need anyone.
That's so shameful right there. That's the problem. You get confused wants and needs. it's okay. You can just be by yourself then.
Never want to date you anyway.
Can't ask any of the male contacts for money. Yes, it is time. Block, 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 block. The wax lady, your hairstylist, your landlord, your phone bill. Payment method is not good morning.
If you don't feel like you can help out with me and my kid, then we don't have anything to talk about.
Aha! A trick!
So men don't.
I love it. I love it. I love it so much. They're letting you guys know that you guys are just tricks. That you guys are here to just pay bills and just give them money. Gentlemen, don't become tricks.
Like me. They like to look at me, but once I start talking, it's a different story.
Sit down and shut up.
So what do? I continue talking.
Nobody wants that.
If a man believes that you'll never leave him, that means it's time for you to leave him.
That's terrible advice.
If you could give a single girl some dating advice, what would you say to her? Just bang them all.
Oh, I'm a nasty motherfucker.
Bang them all because men are so immature.
Yes. Ladies, listen. You are very useful to the group. And you become recreational status. But a lot of times you put yourselves in those statuses, just like she just said right here.
You're not gonna lock anyone down. Don't even start thinking yet about the husband stuff. But keep an eye out for the good ones in your college until you're kind of like older and you're ready to like settle down with a boy. Yeah, and call that guy up, like that one you had your eyes on.
And there it is.
If he ain't paying all them bills, he can't say nothing. Nothing, because he's just a roommate. You as a woman, if you're married, single, whatever, if your man is not paying every bill in that house, do whatever you want.
I don't care if you're a whore or not a whore. I never called you one. Let's be very clear.
That's sprinkle.
See, there we go, gents. They are literally showing you that they don't have that kind of care for you anymore. That pretty much, listen, if you're not tricking, you ain't the right one for them.
Lady gonna have y'all single forever. Stop trying to be a mean girl when dating. Tell me where that's gotten y'all.
I divorced my husband because I was making a certain amount of money. I divorced my husband because I thought I didn't need him anymore. I divorced my husband because I had this senior position at work and thought I held the same position at home. I divorced my husband because I thought I was better than him because I had my degree now. I divorced my husband because I thought a successful marriage meant I was here and he was down here.
No, you are so dumb. You are really dumb.
My ex-husband, who we got divorced in December, but continued to, for some reason, see each other through January, got in a relationship with a woman at the end of February, and I just found out he got married already.
As they would say, that dude cold. Listen, he ain't wasting no time. He said, listen, I'm done. It was good while it lasted. Where's my next wife at?
My husband is kidney failure, and I've had the best news ever. His sons have taken a test to see if they're a match for Jeremy's kidneys, and they're not, which is amazing. But the reason they're not is because Jeremy's not actually their real dad. So this is like the best news ever. He doesn't need to know, but this might finally get off. He might have a heart attack in this time.
A few moments later.
I've spent 17 years of my life with an elderly man who smelled like cabbage, just to be told I've got nothing in the will, nothing, and he was worth £33 million.
I guess after that DNA test came back, he said, listen, nobody gets anything. We're going to give it to the cats and the dogs.
I have wasted my life with a geriatric coughing dodger. You ain't shit.
We're in our prime now. Niggas get in their prime as they get older. The more money they get, the more they could be in their prime.
Feel free to hate on me. Sit back there and say my hair ain't luxurious when you know it is, bitch.
Women are not like that. When you start looking dried up, you ran through, like, what can you do with yourself?
Listen, that's a bitter reality that most women are starting now to understand. Gents, take care of yourselves though too at the same time. Don't be a person with a ton of money and you just on death's door.
I'm playing. So you can be a trophy bitch at 40.
Stop the cap.
A lot of women want to be younger.
Here I come. Oh, here I come.
So you have 40-year-old women and 46-year-old women trying to look like and act like the 23-year-old. And there are women, and this is no disrespect, but no women in their 60s getting BBLs. Like,
you're goddamn right I did.
What is happening? What are we doing? So how can a woman who's 23 trust your leadership if you're trying to look like her?
Yo, now that was fire right there, because that is true. Just like I'm not out there with skinny jeans on trying to compete with these younger dudes in their 20s. Nah, I'm unking them. Ladies, please, if you are an older woman, middle-aged woman, older woman, don't do the things these young girls are doing. Let them do that. You had your time.
Watch out now. To be able to have a good time, have fun, and still be able to be respected for the woman that I truly am.
Yes, I want it all.
What she just said is flat out crazy. What you clapping for? You want to go out here, turn up. Yeah, you want to go somewhere with the man and have prayer.
She belongs to the streets.
Is a woman at
Now that's one time the Steve Harvey man just got it right.
25 and a man at 25, do they have the same market value?
No.
Oh, okay. Whose market value is higher?
For the dating market or marriage?
Sexual marketplace. A 21-year-old woman and a 21-year-old man. Who has a higher sexual marketplace value?
The woman.
25-year-old man and 25-year-old woman. Who has a higher sexual marketplace value?
The woman again.
A 30-year-old woman and a 30-year-old man. Who has a higher sexual marketplace value?
The man.
The 35-year-old man and a 35-year-old woman. Who has a higher sexual marketplace value?
The man.
And as I keep going in 5-year increments, will women ever overtake a man's sexual marketplace value?
Not in the long term, no.
No.
You know that sucks right there. Because you only get this window where when you are a man, the window becomes a little bit different and it's a lot longer. Gents, take care of yourself.
Like, that's not fucking fair.
I am 50 years old.
Yeah.
And I don't see why I can't be with a man that is 40 years old. She's never been married.
Right.
She's never had children.
Right.
She also believes she looks good and is in shape.
Right.
She should be able to date a man that's 40 years old because
Okay.
that's what she wants.
Okay.
No, she can absolutely date a man that's 40 years old. But at the same time, you better believe that that man that's 40 years old has a plethora of options that are available to him. He can date a woman 50. He can date a woman 30. He can date a woman 40. He can date a woman in their 20s. It's just different at this level.
And my response to that is there's nothing sexy, appealing, attractive about 50 when I'm 40. Like, there's nothing attractive about that.
Got him! Got him!
This ain't lying.
All right, so that's the video. So the question is, gentlemen, do these older women actually have a chance? Is there a sense of redemption that they might be able to get? Or is it just done? Now, I'm going to be honest. I'm an optimist, right? I'm not a burn the house down type person. I'm going to go ahead and say, as older women get older, they must find older men. So that way they are PYT. Because if you're in your 40s and you date someone in their 60s, oh, you hot to them. If you in your 50s, you got a guy in his 70s, oh, you a pretty thing to him. But it's different if you in your 50s, you trying to get a guy in his 30s. Don't get me wrong. Oh, a guy in their 30s, they about that life. But at the same time, may not be the life that you talking about. So yeah, so gents, hey, listen, leave it in the comment section. But at the same time, I want to hear your thoughts on this. Listen, it's 2020, 25, time to find you a vibe. And with that one right there, ladies and gents, have a great night. Until the next time, Big Sarge the Gentleman, I'm out here. Peace, peace, and peace.